Welcome to English Together, where confidence grows one conversation at a time. I'm Melissa, and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest challenges English learners face, and one of the most common pieces of advice they hear. Stop translating every word. Maybe you've heard that before. You probably heard it from me before. Maybe you even tried to do it. But every time someone speaks English, your brain automatically translates the sentence into your native language before you understand it. If that's happening to you, I have some good news. You're not doing anything wrong. In fact, that's exactly how most people begin learning a new language. Today, I'm going to explain why your brain translates, why it eventually stops needing to translate as much, and how you can help that process happen naturally. Let's start with a simple question. Why does your brain translate? The answer is actually pretty simple. Because your brain already has a language it understands perfectly. Imagine you've lived in one house your entire life. Now someone builds a second house next door. Which house will you naturally walk into? The first one? Your native language is the first house. It's comfortable. It's familiar. Your brain already knows where it's at. English is the new house. At first, your brain walks through the old house to find the new one. That's translation. It isn't a mistake. It's a bridge. The problem comes when you rely on that bridge for every single conversation. Imagine someone asks you, "What are you doing this weekend?" Your brain hears the English, then it translates the sentence into your native language, then you decide on your answer. Then you translate your answer back into English. Then you think about grammar. Then you worry about pronunciation. By the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has already moved on. Does that sound familiar? Here's the exciting part. Your brain doesn't want to translate forever. It naturally becomes more efficient. Think about learning to drive. At first you think about everything. Mirror, brake, gas, turn signal, steering wheel. Months later, you simply drive. The skills become automatic. Language works the same way. Your goal isn't to force yourself to stop translating. Your goal is to build enough direct connections that translation becomes less necessary. Let's look at an example. Imagine I say, "Good morning." Do you immediately translate those words into your native language? Probably not. You simply recognize them as a greeting. That's because you've heard them so many times that your brain has built a direct connection. Now think about the phrase, "How's it going?" Many learners still translate that one, but after hearing it hundreds of times, your brain eventually recognizes it as another greeting without needing translation. That's progress. Now let's try something together. I'm going to say a word. Don't translate it. Instead, picture it in your mind. Are you ready? Apple. Did you imagine an apple? Or did you first think of the word in your native language? Let's try another. Dog. House. Coffee. Rain. Notice something? Pictures are faster than translation. That's because your brain is connecting English directly to meaning. Now let's make it a little harder. Imagine I say, "I'm thirsty." Instead of translating the sentence, imagine the feeling of being thirsty. Now, "I'm tired." Picture yourself after a long day. "I'm tired." "I'm cold." Imagine standing outside in the winter morning. "Oh, I'm so cold." Do you see what we're doing? You're connecting English directly to experiences instead of words. That's one of the fastest ways to begin thinking in English. Now let's talk about another common mistake. Some learners think they should stop translating completely overnight. Please don't put that pressure on yourself. Translation is a normal stage of language learning. The goal isn't zero translation. The goal is a little less translation every week. That's a much more realistic expectation. Now let's practice speaking without translating. I'll ask a few simple questions. Answer as quickly as you can. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just focus on communicating your idea. Ready? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite season? What time did you wake up today? What did you eat for breakfast? Excellent. Did you notice that some questions were easier than others? That's because your brain already has stronger English connections in some areas than others. That's completely normal. Now here's another strategy you can use every day. Narrate your life in English. While you're making coffee, think, I'm making coffee. While you're driving, I'm turning left. While you're cooking, I'm cutting vegetables. These aren't difficult sentences, but every one of them strengthens the direct connection between English and real life. Over time, your brain begins reaching for English first instead of translating through your native language. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one thought. Thinking in English isn't something that suddenly happens one day. It's something that slowly grows. One phrase today, a few sentences next month, a conversation a few months later. Every time you understand English without translating, you've built another direct pathway in your brain. Those pathways become stronger every time you use them. That's how confidence grows. Okay, conversation challenge. Today, choose 5 everyday activities and describe them in simple English as you do them. Don't worry about using perfect grammar. Focus on connecting English directly to what you're seeing and doing. Then come back and tell me in the comments which activity was the easiest to describe. Remember, confidence doesn't grow by watching videos. It grows one conversation at a time. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep growing your confidence, one conversation at a time. If you'd like to get more practice speaking English, contact me at EnglishTogetherHub.com and we can practice English together.